So earlier, we used to talk a lot about the scientific advancement and the accuracies of the Japan and things like that. Now, when Japan landed on moon, they were upside down.
On the side.
Yeah.
No, but they are
No,
a very good
yeah,
people.
were precision. But today, we are talked about for our accuracies and the technological advancement in space sciences, and all because of the people like him, and he is with us. We welcome heartily to our organization. And this is our top management, whatever we have here, our top editorial management here. So this team is what is running the entire channel, the print and television both. In fact, we are all the beneficiaries of ISRO due to our bandwidth. We are broadcasted by. So that's the kind of the closest link we have with ISRO. Apart from that, I throw open this form to just have a small interaction with him. And whatever you have on your mind about Aditya L2 or ISRO or Chandrayaan or Gaganyaan or our moon mission, wherever one of our persons, the human beings, will land on the moon. I think he's heralding everything. It's a great moment for us to have him here. Open for you, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So how you want to go about?
No, you can just
successes that happened in the past. Let it be Chandrayaan 3 or the Aditya L1 or the Gaganyaan mission. It's out of one important quality. People ask all of us how space mission can be made successful. We are all skeptical people. So always doubting guys. So you say in space there is only one way to become successful, that you have to always think it's going to fail and you have to take a precautionary action. So if you anytime you relax at any moment, then you will get it. So so you have to develop an attitude to the whole work, that a critical approach, always critical, that something is going to happen. So if you continue to remain in that attitude, everybody, then you will ultimately lead up to success. And this is true in all these missions. All these missions, our team has been trained to be very skeptical about the possibility of a success and then work towards the success, because it's an unforgiving thing. Anything can go bad. Though we say our missions everywhere that we have redundancies, if something is not there, something else will take over. Computer, there are 2 computers to handle. There are 2 cameras, 2 sensors, sometimes more. But there will be always somewhere it will come and meet and make it one. So that will fail. So we will have to make sure that in respect of all such things, it still make it successful. Again, there is something called algorithms, how to go there and land. It's all done autonomously. We are not there in the picture. So everything it has to do itself. So when it happens, then how much we have thought about it, what are the possibilities that it can go wrong, how you protected it by branching the algorithm. If something is like this, you do like this. Something is like this, you do that way. So all this is written in a big computer program and that is running it. And possibly our thought process is not good enough. It can also lead to failure. So we'll have to have a culture of an open culture, where you discuss, you debate, you argue, then reach a point. So everybody should be in a position to argue. Suppose something Rajesh says and you don't agree and you keep quiet, then you will again get it. So you have to create a culture in the organization that there are people who will question me. They will give a different opinion of different approach. Of course, not as questioning authority, but when a decision is taken, everybody will fall in line to make that decision happen. Until the decision is taken, there is a debate. So ours is a very debating culture, internally. We'll always ask discussions, questions at different levels. So we created those layers of discussion for the organization to make sure such things happen. And sometimes it doesn't happen, and then you will get a failure. Okay, the failure is always related to a management failure. It's not a technical failure. Every technical failure is a management failure. That you didn't create the management structure or approach that will ensure a technical failure will not occur. So this is precisely I did after becoming chairman, to make sure Chandrayaan 3 will become successful. Now you will have to, of course, to have a good technical understanding of it, but you have to also make sure there is a management approach to make things work. I'll give you one clue. that there is a software written in the computer called guidance program. This is written by youngsters in the organization, and it was the software which failed last time. Therefore, software had errors and it doesn't have the algorithm that will do the landing properly. This time I made sure I connect with a professor in Indian Institute of Science. He's a guidance designer and happened to be my classmate. So he's a professor there. So I made sure that this fellow gets into it and reviews it and critically questioned the design. So then our people became upset. It is our design. How can we discuss with the professor and he will tell something else? So the scare started. So then I encouraged this scare. When somebody is threatened, they will do a very good job. Threatened means that their item will not be used. A possibility that it need not be used. So everybody is possessive. So you have to play on that psychology. So they will do an extremely good job to make sure that their software or their approach will remain in the system. That is the whole purpose of it. So when the professor came in and started reviewing and he wanted to push his idea into it, and these fellows will start objecting to it. So this continued. And I don't want the professor's idea to get in. That's not my goal. My goal is to make our people's software and algorithm to be much more robust. And through that process, both of them started converging on a common path. Ultimately, I told the professor, your software I will not use because I can tell him, he is my classmate. The whole purpose is to make our software much more rugged and fail-proof. So these are some of the tricks. There are many. So almost in 6 months, I played these tricks with the team. Not me alone. There are many, my directors and many others. And some of the information will not come because the whole issue is in any organization there are egos. People, they work on egos and everybody is very possessive about it. You have to break it and you have to bring out the best in the people. So ultimately the whole technical solution is more of human interactions, managerial approaches that need to be created in an organization to bring the best out of people to make it successful. Success comes out of this type of plays that we play. Okay.
No, that was a very interesting insight into the ISRO. Whenever we talked about ISRO, we only thought about the technical advancement and things like now here there are the psychological and managerial.
So I thought that this connects with your work.
Exactly.